Moment of silence to all of our fallen soldiers out there. No Fap November. Can it be done? Where do you get that willpower to keep on going? Today, I'm gonna be talking about No Fap November. A very tough time for the male species. And today I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how to make it through No Nut November. No Nut November is a very sacred time. And once you pass certain thresholds, you become one with yourself and your spirit. You see, there's so many benefits to No Nut November. You become more confident, you become more outgoing, mainly because you're not busting any nuts. And then that killer drive kicks in and you're like, yo, I need to nut, I need some pussy. What can I do? But you have to resist those urges during the month of November. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys some tips and tricks on how to deviate yourself into the right direction and to realize the common temptations you might be facing. So the first thing is you wanna get rid of anything in your house that might even slightly turn you on. And it might be even things that you don't even know that will turn you on, but subconsciously, they do turn you on because of their sexual innuendos. Which is like right here on the kitchen table. There's no way that we can have this just sitting here on No Nut November. There's no way that these could just be laying around on the table like that. I might wanna shove these up my ass. The fridge is one of the places that we go to the most when we're at home. So the fridge is one of the main places you want to scope out before you go into No Nut November. But, oh my goodness, you see this right here? There's no way this could be in my house during No Nut November. You see this? It's like Satan came through here and just placed everything here that I like.
Yo, why does everything that turn you on look like a dick?
No, it doesn't. And if you're not a fat piece of shit like me, then food might not be your biggest temptation. There's so many appliances around the house that could just be that trigger that like sets you off over the edge. And once you get to the middle of the month and some weird things start turning you on, you'll see you're definitely gonna get there. Like household appliances are the things that start turning you on. Like look at this. It's gonna be kind of tough. Oh shit. You see this shit right there? Just like, you just want to grab it. Look at the little areolas, but you just got to twist it up. Shit. And this is a power tip exclusively for people that live in the southern region of the United States. We all know what happens in November other than not busting any nuts, and that is Thanksgiving. I urge all of my people from the South, I know it might be hard, but to skip Thanksgiving dinner. You never know who's gonna come to Thanksgiving dinner. You might have a couple high-ass cousins, they come through, you guys talk, exchange Instagrams, and then that night, your mind will start working when you're in bed, and you slide over to their Instagram, and we know where those thoughts go. One of the main ways that you can gain your strength to make it through this treacherous month is to know your history of No Nut November. And while a lot of people think that this challenge came from 4chan, they are greatly mistaken. The first instance of a No Nut November challenge came from a Subaru car forum. So the first post that contained a No Nut challenge says, I hereby declare that on this day, October 30th, 2006, the first official off-topic Master of Your Domain Ironman competition shall commence. Starting at noon today, persons in sexually active relationships, monogamous or otherwise, married persons and persons who engage in sexual activity get 1 point for every 6 hours they go without porn or fap. Persons who abstain entirely from any sort of sexual activity get 2 points for every 6 hours. And while it doesn't say No Nut November, we know what they were getting at, and that was the inception of No Nut November. So because of this, it only makes sense to go to the source to get power and strength to make it through this month. So what I find works best is you just set up yourself a little place to make your praise known, and then you do a personal prayer asking the No Nut gods to give you strength, wisdom, and power through this month. Father Subaru, give me strength in this No Nut November month to resist all the temptations that may come my way. I pray that when 2 a.m. comes around, that the Explore page on Instagram does not make me fall short. And lastly, Father Subaru, I ask you that the night of November 30th, when that clock strikes midnight and it's December 1st, that you bless me with the biggest nut that I have ever had in my entire life. Alright guys, so this brings me to my last tip. It's currently about 4 a.m. right now, and I'm wide awake, and I have absolutely nothing to do. This is what we like to call scary hours. So there's a couple things you should do in this situation. First is to put porn blockers on your phone so you can't go on any of those nasty websites. Have your friends put passwords on your phone so you can't override the system even if you wanted to. And secondly, you want to unfollow everyone on your social medias that you might lurk onto their page, and it gives you that temptation. And this is hard for me because I love Instagram, but this is what has to be done during the month of November. So as painful as it is to Wait, actually, pretend you didn't see that scene. I swear this is the list I meant to show you. So, yeah, there we go. Unfollow all of them. Boom, not gay. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed these tips to how to survive No Nut November. Use these tips, take them out into the real world. Let me know what tips that you have down below in the comment section. We're in this together, brothers. And if one of us fails, all of us fail. So make sure to like this video and subscribe for weekly content on this channel. I'm about to go to sleep without jacking off and be impatiently waiting for December 1st. Alright, peace out. Have a good night or day wherever you are watching this. I'm out.